Hey, welcome to the Spitter Swallow Beer Review. I am Jammer, and that gentleman to my
Oh
left
yeah,
is a Shagdog.
I am. I truly am. Hey, Jemmer, I'm doing a Warsteiner's Oktoberfest, Warsteiner's Premium Oktoberfest. Uh, it gets a 79 beer advocate. Oh my god, this is a Festbier. Shit,
Ah,
this is not a Marzen.
can you believe it? It's trying to pass that
5.9%.
off as a Oktoberfest beer.
I know. I thought it was a Marzen. Do they do a Marzen? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, I got Hacker-Pschorr's Oktoberfest Märzen beer.
Ah, fuck me. Fuck me, Freddy,
Originally
right?
filtered Fest beer. That's what they call it.
Oh, yours says Festbier on it, but it's a Marzen actually, right?
It's an Oktoberfest Märzen, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a Festbier. I'm going to guess probably by the color when I pour it too.
Mine is a 5.8 ABV. I don't know what it gets on the Beer Advocate.
Yours on Beer Advocate is, I know you always forget to pull that up. Yours gets a 89 and 5.8% ABV.
An 89 of all the Oktoberfest Mars, and that surprises me.
Yeah,
But then again, it doesn't surprise me because some people just have bad taste. They just don't know what a
true.
good beer is.
I'm trying to look
Uh,
up to see if Warsteiner actually has a Marzen style because I'm
well,
very
well,
disappointed.
while you do that, I'm going to tell you a little something about this Oktoberfest Marzen, Shagdog.
All right.
Very smoothly drinkable. The famous Märzen is an homage to the Bavarian Purity Law of 1516. Forbidden as it was to brew in summer a stronger beer, the Märzen was brewed earlier in March. It would finally be served at Oktoberfest under the heaven of Bavaria. We have returned once again to the old age recipe and recreated that glorious, smooth, honey colored piece of history from the times gone by. And all is brewed with the due reverence to the Bavarian Purity Law of 1516. Why is there even a special Marzen? During the first years of the Oktoberfest Bavarian brewing law from 1539, stipulated beer could only be brewed between the Michaeli or St. Michael's Day and September 29th, St. George's Feast Day, April 23rd. It was forbidden to brew in the summer because the boiling process was considered a fire hazard. Moreover, bottom fermented beer needs a temperature between 4 and 6 degrees Celsius for fermentation. Of course, no one wanted to forego the pleasures of beer drinking in the summer, so a surplus quantity was brewed, and such are the origins of the beer known as Marzen. The last beer brewed at the end of the brewing season was given a higher gravity to increase its shelf life, since Marzen beer was to be sold throughout the summer and during the fall's folk festivals. There you go.
Ooh.
Little history
Oh,
and a little background on this beer.
yes. This one, some notes on Beer Advocate. Golden color, of course, described by brewery as Munich Type and having a uniquely soft, hoppy aftertaste, more characteristic of the Festbier style, which that's what they say it is. A truly
Mm-hmm.
German import brewed according to the German purity law, where as we as are all Warsteiner beers.
Yeah.
In limited quantities, especially for Oktoberfest celebrations. This special edition is well balanced, mild, and smooth taste with a uniquely soft, hoppy aftertaste and 5.9% alcohol. So bring a bit of Germany with you. All right. I'm upset. Oh well.
Yeah, mine is very honey color, beige head. It's dissipating slightly, and it smells roasty, toasty, malty. It's kind of sweet, kind of bready. Got the malt, you know, kind of bready, diacetyl, almost butterscotch type smells. To me, it smells like heaven. So,
Mm, I bet. This does smell pretty good. It smells more of a pilsnery style, like a little bit of breadiness, but like a white bread,
Mm-hmm.
black bread, but there is a floral hop to it. Not overly hoppy smelling or anything, but a nice floral hop,
Yeah.
crisp,
Same here. Floral hop.
almost like a pilsner, almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, without the spin.
Liebe Oktoberfest Bier.
Long live Oktoberfest. Yeah, definitely a whatever hell you call it style, Festbier or Weizen. The hell else they call it? Weizen something.
Mm.
Weizen beer.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Wiesnbier, all one word.
Let me tell you, it's got like a medium mouthfeel. Uh, Man, it's just a slight bitterness. It's just mild bitterness. You know, it tastes really caramel, um, malty, roasty, toasty type flavors there. You get a little bit of alcohol there, but it's just the esters maybe or you know of alcohol sweetness. You know, and that caramel finish. Uh, Overall, I think it's one of the. It's really good on tap. I think it tastes so much better on tap than in bottles or cans, if there is cans or whatever. Um, it just really is good on tap. Uh, like I said, got the honey
Yes, it is.
copper golden head there, beige, but has nice roasted malty, caramel, almost butterscotch flavors there. It's to me, it's very enjoyable, easy to drink, and when I think of this, I think of Oktoberfest, and when I think of Oktoberfest, I think of good times with friends and family.
Well, that's nice,
So
Jammer.
this is
That's
a
great.
dear friend of mine,
Yeah.
as well as PA Brew News.
Right. Yeah. PA Brews. Yeah. Hacker-Pschorr back in the day.
Yeah,
Cheers. And he remembers the opposite of Warsteiner compared to the others, but I should try to get cheers.
yeah,
Yeah,
Warsteiner.
it's more of a it's the fest beer. Actually, so far, I'll see when I do that Tucher later. That Tucher fest beer. It's
Yeah,
a very I don't like fest beer style too much, but this is a very easy drink one. Slight sweet, earthy,
hmm,
grassy hop aroma taste. A little light crispiness. Very easy to drink. Yeah.
yeah.
But actually, it leaves a little creaminess in my mouth, actually, or some foaminess, I guess.
That's what she said.
Yeah, in her mouth.
Oh
It's not too
man,
bad.
yeah.
A lot of
I,
the fest beers I've had are been they're all right, but they're too sweet or too hoppy. Yeah, this is pretty mild compared to some of the other fest beers I've had.
yeah.
I'm a little upset, Jammer, though, because we went to the same liquor store. Although I went to the one in Columbia, South Carolina. Which one did you go to? What's the chat or Largo or Tampa? I don't know where you went.
Clearwater.
The Total Wine and More.
Yeah,
Yeah. The one here is not, I mean, the one compared to the one in Tampa, this one's not even as good as the one in Wesley Chapel, actually. If that says anything.
yeah.
It's like one aisle of beer, of singles, you know.
Well, they had three, four, almost 5 aisles of beer,
Yeah.
and I'm talking about long aisles, and a lot of them were singles. And they have every one of them set up to where you can buy singles of every one.
Yeah. The one in Tampa I've been to before, and that one was good. Had the singles. It had, all the different styles, seasonal, local stuff. This one has the same. It's set up the same, but it's like 2 or 3 shelves, or maybe some of them are all the way down. But it's just one aisle of singles, but some of them had 4-packs below them. Some of the sections, and then on the other side they had the foreign stuff, but not that much, like 4 sections. They didn't have Hacker-Pschorr. They didn't have nothing. I'm like, oh well.
Did you see that?
It is Columbia, not the Tampa Bay area. So.
Did you see that?
I saw you hit it with the camera.
I hit it with the camera, and it bounced back, landed on the coasters, and it's right in the middle.
How far
half and half.
Arm's length. How far?
2 arm lengths.
Mine's about 1.5. I can't get back any further.
Try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for something else to hit. It's further away. Fuck it.
Oh, gave up already.
Well, there's nothing really to hit. It's gonna.
Well, you can hit the camera.
Yeah, but I'm like 1.5 arms away.
You got to go like this.
Okay, I'll do it from. How about I do it from around my head, like this?
Well, if you think that's a challenge enough, yeah. I don't know. Maybe I could do that. Let me see if I could do that. Let's see. Oh, I almost did it.
Oh, I was like this far away. This far away and about that far short.
I was pretty close.
Happy Oktoberfest, everybody. Well, I hope the Hoppy Easter Bunny comes to your door bringing wonderful Oktoberfest beers.
I'm hoping that the Oktoberfest Bunny comes on that horse and brings you beer.
Right. It makes you very hoppy.
It makes you very happy. Can you see it? Can you see it at all?
Yeah, I can see it a little bit. A little shadow there, though. Yeah. That's a big horse. Sounds like a horse.
But a nice bunny, right?
Is there a rabbit on top of the horse?
Yeah, she's a pretty rabbit.
Oh, it's a girl. Okay.
You're so freaking gullible.
I couldn't see it. You said a rabbit. Yeah.
You thought midgets were going to do river dance. And
I think midgets were going to do river dancing.
At O'Toole's. When I took you to O'Toole's, man, I said, the girls doing the river dance are here. The midgets, the leprechauns dressed as leprechauns.
Yeah, I said, where's the midgets at? So that was a lie?
I told you that a long time ago. You still think it's true, huh? I told Shagdog. We went to an Irish pub. I automatically get into the Irish. We went to an Irish pub. Me and Shagdog went to an Irish pub. And when we were at the Irish pub, I said, the girls, they do the river dance. They do the river dance. And I said, these little leprechauns, these little midgets come out as leprechauns. And they turn around and dance along and and they take orders and everything.
Oh, you're losing the Irish.
Yeah, I started losing it. I went into like
Sounds like you're an African Irish.
No, that was more of a almost
Jamaican Irish.
Yiddish, almost.
Oh, I was hearing a little Jamaican in there, I think.
Hey man.
Hey man, but come
Hey man, I'm an Irish. I'm an Irish, Irie man.
Hey man.
But no, we went there and I told him that, and he didn't believe me. And I said, oh, yeah. So we went and everything. And I said, shit, they must not be here today. Well, it must be because we're here at lunch. When I went, it was dinner time. Yeah. So you believe me from that point. Then one day I told you the truth, but you still believed it, I guess.
Well, I tell you what, we win that Powerball. We're going to open up an Irish bar and have midgets. I don't know how many midgets are in that area, but.
You mean little people?
Whatever.
Height challenged.
I'm not awoke yet, so
height challenged people.
Midgets, dwarfs, little people, whatever.
Hey, they'll have a job, whoever they are, right?
Yeah. I don't know why.
Now, what if somebody came in and said, "I recognize myself. I identify as a midget," and he's 6'8"?
Yeah. What if a midget comes in? I'm a giant.
Well, this is what I'm saying. What if the 6'8" guy comes in and says,
We'd have to hire him.
I identify as a midget.
We'd have to hire him.
This midget had dwarf. What is that? Guy?
Gigantism. Gigantism, or the midget with gigantism. Truly, he feels like he's 3 feet tall inside.
And then the midget comes in and identify as.
Yeah, as a giant. I identify as Shaquille O'Neal.
Mm-hmm. Terrible.
Yeah, not bad of a beer though, Jammer. I'm gonna give this a. I mean, I'm gonna give it higher than what Beer Advocate thing is. I'm gonna give mine a B plus and a swallow.
I'm gonna give mine a straight up A. I mean, granted, I am fond of this one to begin with, but I say the draft is like an A plus in comparison because the bottle just doesn't do it justice, you know.
There's something in that beer, really, because when I drink on draft, that's the night I was chasing a fox around. I've done so many crazy things drinking that beer. There's some type of drug in it, I think. Because the night I drank the fox
pure. It's purity. You're not used to it.
It could be. Yeah, because I went to trivia up in Dade City that night, and they had Hacker-Pschorr on tap. So I drank about 5 or 6 of those, 16-ounces. Then I said, go to trivia. And went back to town, and I got kicked out of the bar first time, and the only time I ever got kicked out of that bar. I was getting a little vulgar, I guess, or something with the bartender, I guess. And then I go out there, and there's a fox in the parking lot, and I'm chasing the fox around, waiting for my Uber. And then I come to find out 2 weeks later there was a fox found in that same parking lot area with rabies. It could have been that fox. I wish I still had that video because I was upset because the fox. Come here, fox, you fucking. I'm almost crying because the fox doesn't want to.
Well, you sent it on Facebook Messenger, so it should still be there.
I deleted it off mine, but that's a long time ago. I don't know if Facebook keeps history that far back for videos. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so, but that was many years ago. So what was that? Like 2000? Had to be 18.
That was a funny video though of you running around the parking lot going, "Hey, Foxy, Foxy."
Mm-hmm. Come here, Fox.
Don't leave me.
That's a stupid fox.
Just like everybody in my life.
Yeah.
Oh God. Yeah, good times.
My mother was talking about earlier. She was like, "Yeah, young people don't realize you get your 30s. Yeah, your 30s go by kind of quick. You get your 30s, but then when you hit your 40s, then shit really starts going by quick. Your 40s and your 50s really go by." I'm like, "Wait, I'm not even 52 yet." She's like, "Don't worry, you'll be 60 soon."
Yeah. Yeah, time starts speeding up. Your march to death starts to be a sprint.
And what's really sad for me on that dark death march is I feel like I wasted my 30s and 40s, on the wrong people.
Oh, you're talking about relationship wise. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you had a moment with those people, so you can't knock that. I mean, there must have been something there at one point. So,
right.
Besides good sex and alcohol.
No, not really. Nothing.
No.
That was about it.
No good sex.
The one I didn't even have good sex with after a while.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It is. But at least the kids, I mean, both of them said it, but the daughter said it more meaningfully. Like I was more of a father than her own father. So, yeah, that's something.
Yeah, and another way, it's sad.
Well, yeah, But I mean, because she lived with me. I mean, she didn't live with her father, so.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, you probably treated her better than her
Well,
own father.
I'm sure if she lived with him full time, I mean, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. If he didn't want nothing to do with her, you know.
I mean, I didn't treat those kids really good. I wish I could have treated them better, as far as doing more things for them and shit. But yeah, her mother was strapping me down financially. She wasn't working.
Yeah.
Anyhow, yeah, I think the other one turned out all right. He did get arrested once, and she was joking with me one time. I talked to her. She was like, "Yeah, he got arrested because you told me he's going to end up in jail." I'm like, "So what did he do?" And he something about had so much marijuana on him or something. I said, "Well, I didn't say it was going to be that way. I'm surprised it's that way and not some other way, destroying someone's property and shit like that." Yeah.
Yeah.
That's better, I guess. But you'll have that.
Well, you can't live in the past.
Right. I
But
tell
you
you what,
shouldn't.
that was fun times though. Like, like one time I called her up. I went to Cheers, walked there. She didn't want to give me a ride. Fuck, I walk. So I had to walk home too, but I was drunk as fuck. And I was there with Chaz that night. He wanted to do Dead Hitlers. This is one of the last times I went with Chaz, like, to Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he wanted to do the old usual Dead Hitlers. It was like a Valentine's Day or something. I forget what year, 2005 or some shit. And he's like, "Do some Dead Hitlers." Oh, okay. All right. I do 2 Dead Hitlers, that motherfucker, then he takes off. And I got at the bar by myself. I'm trying to hit on this girl. Here I am in a relationship trying to hit on the girl. But anyhow, the girl said something mean to me. She was from New York or something. I forget what the hell she said to me, but I left the bar and I called up Stacy. I was like, "Can you come pick me up?" She's like, "Jesus." I said, "I'm really fucked up." Chaz showed up. I did 2 or 3 Dead Hitlers. I'm drunk. I can't walk. I said, and I started like crying and kind of. I was like, "I tried being nice to some girl, and she was mean to me." She told her that. She's like, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, I was talking to some girl, and she was being mean to me." She was like, "Why are you talking to some girl?" I was like, "I don't know." That was funny. So here I am consoling trying to get condolences from my own girlfriend because I was talking to some girl and she was being mean.
And get a ride.
And get her right. She still couldn't pick me up, and she was upset. Oh,
That's the funny thing about you, though. Sitting on a bed in the middle of a motel with a gothic chick, and you want with her, we'll say that she had something in her eye or whatever, rubbing her eye or whatever like that, and you turn around and say you want me to spit in it.
yeah. Then she gave me that look, and she's like, "Ah," I was like, "Well, Jesus, healed the blind with his spit."
That's the funniest part, and you still did the deed.
Yeah.
That's where the moments of shagdogisms just reaches a pinnacle. It's like, whoa, yeah, he still does something crazy and gets laid anyway.
Yeah, that girl moved to Chicago. She was a crazy one, and then she moved back to Atlantic Lakes, wherever she's from. She found me online, but by that time I was living with Stacy. I was like, "Yeah, I'm involved." She wanted to get the guy, and actually she wanted me to go out with her. She goes, "I don't care if you're with someone." I'm like, yeah,
spit in her eye again, right?
Yeah. I didn't get it. I never cheated on Stacy. I did cheat on the other one once, but you'll have that.
But she was watching it.
No, she wasn't. Well, the other time she was.
Terrible. Terrible.
Lord.
All right, well, let's move on to the next one.
Hey, that was a good beer.
Enjoy.
Yeah, we're gonna try that. 24 minutes. That's almost a record for us. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you say? Another Oktoberfest on the next one, or
we could
keep
do
going?
that, or whatever
I
you
got
want to do.
I got a pumpkin coffee latte in there and a regular pumpkin beer, and then I got 2 more American-made Oktoberfest.
Sounds interesting.
Yes, it does.
Well, let's roll, man.
You want to throw a pumpkin in the middle, don't you? Just
Quick to the back car,
mix up the batch, right?
or quick to the brew car.
Oh, it is. Yes, Robin.
Yeah, it can't be Robin. It has to be something like, yes,
No,
Malt
it's a-
Man.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Wait, if you're Robin though, you're Malt Boy.
No, I'm Malt Man.
What the hell am I then?
You're Hoppy.
Yeast Boy.
You're Hoppy.
Hoppy.
Or Yeasty. H2O boy.
ABV boy.
That sounds too much like a disease.
Yeah.
You got warts. Oh, HBV.
ABV boy. What's that? What is it? HBV or something?
Yeah, you're doing ABV.
I got ABV on my dick.
All right. I like this beer. It makes me laugh.
Let's do some more Oktoberfest. Just keep going with Oktoberfest.
All righty.
I'll throw another one in the fridge in case we just want to keep doing Oktoberfest. Screw it.
Sounds good.
It's Falltoberfest, nothing but Oktoberfest.
Let's do it.
Send me a message what you're doing. Alrighty then. All right,
Well,
we'll see you on the next one.
I'm Jammer.
I am the Shagdog.
And we are
The Spitter Swallow Beer
Review.
Why is that in there twice? What the? Wait, now those videos are showing up now. What the hell is
Wasn't that nice?
Anyhow, you'll have that. All right, let's do it.
Anywho.